Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena. And today I'm out of town right now, so that will explain the layout here. But today we are going into the future. So the Alchemy set for Outlaws of Thunder Junction just came out, and they're giving us a few decks to try out. So we are going to take a look at each of them and see what are they offering for us. Actually, we'll probably start with the two dual colored ones, and we'll take a look at then we'll try out the three colored ones from there. Let's see. Let's basically go over what is new for each of what are the new alchemy cards they're adding here. Like Dust Landing, that was not new. We've had that already before. Trying to look for what are the new cards here. Primarily Vona Deedo, the Antifex. 4/2 menace, enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land, non-token permanent. Okay, so it's removal on a stick. Pretty good. Then you can discard a card, then you can conjure a duplicate copy of it in your hand, and you can cast it. Pretty nice. Also 2 copies of Saint Elendra. Enters the battlefield, gives you a card of your choice from the spellbook into your hand, and you can cast it while paying its mana cost. And I like the new interface for all the spellbook cards now. And if you've gained life this turn, create an avatar token. So you can basically 3-for-1 this with this card. So that's quite neat. Also, I'm seeing 4 life, 4 life, 4 life. Yeah, 4 cards that give you 4 life. The fact that you don't have to pay for it means that you can choose the right one for the situation. Also, 3 copies of Pearl Collector. Really into the life gain team. Ruin Lurker Bat, I believe that's from LCI. Yep, that's correct. And yeah, great. Leering Onlookers also from Ixalan. But yeah, this is pretty much a life gain deck. I've been hearing some people asking about, hey, I'm running life gain. How do I make it good? Well, there are generally 2 ways. White-black is the one that has a lot of the synergies. But also green-white. But usually green-white it goes Collected Company, it's mostly angels rather than actual life gain. Anyway, time to move me over to here. And let's see, Scarred Barons. Yeah, we have plays. We can actually play our turn 1, turn 2 plays quite easily. We can do that and the brand into. Opponent also has a turn 1 play. I think there's some cutdowns for Grave Expectation. They're gonna take the they're gonna take the card out of our library. They'll be able to cast it as long as the card is exiled. So I wonder what deck has this one. I know it's not this one. Lost life this turn and you gained life. So there's an incentive for us to swing. The fact that it doesn't ask you to get this one solid. One's running blue-black. I believe this is a 3-color deck. Let's see here. I don't want to use Hospital. So there are options. Lonely End take. Lonely End, pretty much just remove it right away. I can cast Brown. I'm probably not gonna bother holding that. See how our opponent responds. We kinda need more Lancer, but okay, this is the Grixis deck. I just want to take like the speaker at this point. Yeah, we're not hitting our mana is an issue though. But we can bring on the we can hold on the lonely end for the time being. Also, this is our end step, so it has to die on one plus Fireball penalty. They might end up casting whatever card they took from us. They don't suppose to, that's right. And that's what they're going to know even further. That land, but let's see if they swing with Lazar. Yep, they're just swinging. We can just block like this. We don't need to. We don't need to lose it. There's an angel right there. Unfortunately, we've been stuck on that this issue as well. I guess actually hold back one of the bats, but no, we won't be able to combo it. Yeah, that's not they actually cast, or they actually go get a Pearl Collector. This might be an issue for us, aside from the fact that I'm putting my favorite nearing onlook. So this might actually be a very long battle. Also, Pearl Collector has depth and lifelink. Wow. Finally hit. Do I want to? Probably not. I hope they did not get one of them because that was so bad. Also remember, we are still holding on to that low lead. Square one. If we hit Saint Alendra, we want the extra mana, but we don't have that. I wouldn't be annoyed if our opponent has for Saint Alendra. That would be a big issue. I don't think it's small enough. Then so let's see what does our opponent go for. Most likely Fate's Feathers. But there is a trick to that. Oh wait, let's double check its trigger. Oh, it will gain 4 life. Nope, can't do anything about that. Our biggest beater, but it's not doing anything. I might as well just take it out. And we definitely don't want to. We definitely want to hold on to the Rolly now because because Grand triggers. Also note that the Forsaken Miners can't block, so they might just block with it. Let's see. Oh, you're blocking with it? Oh yeah, because now Lonely End does not. War 2 and pay 2 life, so I actually need another one. I can wait, I think. Okay, this one we're good. So let's see if our points are with correct instance. So I am gonna give it to you. Still no points winning this yet. Opponent's now kind of stuck. Now we just need our opponent could hit one first. I would say this is a pretty long game, all things considered. Though I would argue that our opponent is winning because he followed our pass. That's right. Opponent did his job. Now I don't mind we aren't doing on the opponent did hit the target. There's no reason for them to just be holding. Hostile investigation. They didn't get that? Okay, please be paladin. Oh, nice. We don't have this, but I was gonna go Fate Spread or something from the precons, so we are kind of do the same song and dance. But there we go, that was the first win, and wow, how long did it take us to get that win? Probably too long, but now maybe we want to take a look at that Grixis deck after all, see why that one is working well. Also, for those wondering where I am, let's see. I'm actually in Baguio right now. Pretty cool. Nice to be able to get away from the heat. Internet here. I'm sharing with a bunch of other people, so I can't exactly claim all the internet for myself. Drain robbery is actually quite neat. So there's the Great Card Heist. That's the one we saw a while ago. We'll try that one, I guess. So it definitely wants to commit a bunch of crimes. We saw the payoffs. Giza is one. Renzo is kind of a payoff, though this is more of a heist payoff. Marchesa is a crime payoff. Triumphant Getaway is a heist payoff here. We saw that a while ago. Hostile Investigator is a good payoff for discard, and there are a few ways to get card discards here. Crave Expectations, Incidental Heist. Thieving Haven. Heist target opponent's library, and so this is mostly heist. There are a few crime payoffs, and we see Blood Hustler again. Not so great in normal, but let's see how it works. Otherwise, my main concern about, though our opponent was able to get theirs online quite well, it probably just needed to hit more heist cards. It is the ultimate, oh, I'll play your deck. Though heist doesn't allow you to choose, so there isn't an issue there. So we definitely want Forsaken Miner turn 1. We'll decide if it, and we don't have the current game, so sometimes. This is also a crime payoff. We don't have any crime payoffs, but we can look at it. I'm gonna attack first, see if our opponent does anything. I want to set it up. Actually, we can do it, and it's an instant. We can do it on their turn. Reason we're not playing the Bloodseeker and other cards quite yet is because what's wrong with this camera? What is that? That's a crime payoff, but look. Now, depending on what we hit, we definitely pull on cost. Ooh, this is really nice. Definitely want to take the Roth down. Yeah, we don't benefit from these ones. Oh, unless the pull them. There's our payoff. So. There is an argument for doing the sour sprints first since we do have the rock at the do on it. I suspect our opponent flash removal. It's unfitted to test how big the is. Which not they do have their own. I'm gonna swing first. See if our opponent decides to block. They don't block, which is expected. So we have Raka and Raka Violence. Our opponent's probably gonna get a much bigger creature. Hopefully we can cause an unfortunate accident. We do have to use that pistol. Now I will offer the trick. Next time we can these, then we can start coming times. I'm just gonna kill swipe. Actually, we could not report that thing lonely, and at least we know tail swipe is a thing. But we definitely want to cast it next. Creature land, so we will know what they're gonna grab. Also, next that time, this is gonna actually be an 8-8, so it's gonna be tough for our opponent. Also, remember, Kisa's ability triggers only once each turn, so definitely want to Bloodseeker on our turn, and only end on their turn. Flash Professor. If you cast a return target permanent from the graveyard to battlefield tap, leave the nightmare. So at least it's gonna be kind of goes for the next creature gets +8/+8 for all the second consideration. Okay. And then there we go. Opponent concedes. So again, that is nice if you can hit your opponent's good stuff. So so heist carefully. I would not be surprised if our opponent heisted Saint Belenda from that first turn right away. So looking at that, still got Patrol. Still got a few more matches to go. I'm gonna go outside. Charge is quite long enough. I think I can handle it. Let's take a look at that our opponent is running. So that was the Ferocious 4 deck. Okay, so let's take a quick view of that deck. It's really hard to find a quiet place here in the lodge here. Actually, looking around some of these places here, there are a bunch of gazebos. Yeah, not much of a place we can use. Anyway, so what is our opponent trying to do? Mostly Emperor Apatzek the Fourth. Apat Fort, get it? Anyway, so it looks at everything with number 4. So this is a 4-power toughness matters deck. So you can see the Molten Monstrosity here, which is pretty neat. Witchstalker Frenzy, definitely want a lot of creatures attacking it. It doesn't have to be yours. We saw that a while ago. Lycian Caryatid's back. Rodka Abundant Engulfer is a very good way to boost it up even more, and we saw the Blooming Cactus Focus spell. Let's give this one a try. Okay, we'll select that. Select that deck and submit. Desperate times calls for desperate measures and finding places that are really quiet, though this is a bit of an echo chamber. Anyway, so we're now doing the all forward greater deck. My initial thought was anyway, we do get the Lycian Caryatid to 2. Emperor is 3 mana, so we'll get all of it in 9. Forest indicates anything, though this might be the only thing. We could hold back for Lightning Strike since we can cast Emperor without Lycian Caryatid. Let's drop the addition here. That's not even good. Let's see what it does. Okay, definitely need the one. This is 5 mana. Yeah, we definitely want to. Don't mind saving the 1 damage, it's not like we were Open Sea Trial. Opponent did not have an answer. And we did see what our sequence was going to be, so that was kind of disgusting. Let's take... Is that the Grixis deck though? Or is there another deck that uses black-red? I think that might be it. Yeah, because ooh, nice semblance out. Save me a bunch of gems there. Yeah, so there's yep, so that was the Great Card Heist deck. So we'll check out Varmin's Vengeance. This is most likely a plot Graveyard deck, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of mills, some Reanimator. We see the Cactus Folk again. Okay, what else is new? Harvester of Misery. No, this one's actually from the big score. Enters the battlefield. -2/-2. Nice. And you can discard to make it turn into a removal spell. Oh, Rankle is pretty new. Lifelink and haste as long as your opponent controls no creatures. And when it enters the battlefield, you can pay 1 life to get closer to that. And Rankle keeps getting better as long as your opponent keeps discarding cards. Diminished returner. This one's an older one. It's a way to keep getting it back. Vine Soul Spider. There is an Aftermath Analyst. Oh, there's also a Jet Collector as well. But otherwise... okay. I still don't get it, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's see how that deck pans out. I'm actually having a hard time focusing the camera this time. It used to be easy to focus the camera. Anyway, turn 1. Turn off Vesper Leech because we really want to mill. What are we milling into? Let's find out. Because we can't come the turn. We can threaten the top of the turn because the opponent doesn't really have any, but we have access to seals. Scout Orbiter Triumph as needed. I did not see any way of dominating, so probably just user Wrangle and your stepping power. That is one of the payoffs. Find an argument for casting this out first, but we want to go over first. Try is fine, we get to play that whole duelist of the night. Let's see. This card of first target the proper target. This one first. And we put Marshalizer there to make sure that we at least I'll keep it on top. Then we just Vine Soul Spider. We're supposed to be losing lands, not losing creatures, so this is actually kind of nice. I've great trade position. So I could shrink this to a 0-2, then pump. But I really want to drop this as a 5. Let's play this pass. Here, Moving Cactus Folk. Okay, we definitely want to draw that, so we're not doing this one. It's become annoying if our opponent heists our decks because we use that card on top. So we draw the card first. The opponent takes, we're afraid of a threat, so we'll attack with them. I guess we cycle this now, we really need that. Hoping our opponent doesn't have to counter-activate the abilities. I didn't see any Tide Binders to be honest. We'll go with Festering Gulch because we don't need the left. This one is a good way to start. Let's see how our opponent goes wide. You already hit your 5 mana mark. Let's see if they drop enough small targets. I might just drop Harvest instead. So you can see the issue with this deck. It wants to hit a lot of things, it's just not quite hitting them. Watch me be wrong, and they do cast a counter spell. In that case, I'm fine they didn't do it on our harvester. Other creatures, so it will hit our library. I'm not gonna start stealing cards off our library, which is a problem. So this is probably where the deck is affected. Yeah, I saw this in third deck. It's a shame that we ended up using this one, but yeah, we can concede this one. And my suspicion is actually correct, but there's too much variance in the cards that you're self-milling, so probably do not want that one. Wait, that leaves us with one more deck left to try. To hold the board on this one, it's actually kind of painful. So we'll change out to Vraska and Jace not alone, so I can loot. This is not a loot deck because loot would have would be teamer colored. But what do they give us? Cathartic Operation, so return up to 2 creature cards and then seek 2 non-creature cards. So potentially 4. That's a 4 cards for 1. So that's pretty nuts. We've seen Nantuko Silencer before. There's Vraska Silencer here, though that one is actually from Silent Extraction. Yeah. Choose target spell, counter it. Then, if you have Threshold, seek a creature card. Also, the Emerald Collector's there, and yeah, that's it. This is a control deck true and true. Is it a good one? We'll find out. As it turns out, playing Forest is kind of valid. It does fake out a bunch of decks here. Probably does not fake out the Varmint deck. That's right. So many things have to line up to make it work. The Lightning deck, kind of the same thing, but at least it keeps you alive for the most part. Now we are missing. I can go Ingenious Prodigy, hope to draw into our green sources. So we'll definitely go under City Sewers first. So extraction, that has to go with graveyard. So we're not going to keep it. Also, we do want to fill up the graveyard a bit, so it's not that bad. I suspect we're not doing graveyard. Never gonna pass, just there to draw us a card. And leave us 0 cards. If our opponent wants to cards, that's on them. Instead of me getting a card, they spend the card. Green source? Yeah, we lost our green source. Oh, we hit our green source. Cool. Cannot cast a Repulsive Mutation because that's only gonna leave us with a 0 power. So not quite the mana we're looking for. Yeah. So I could block this. That's kind of. So I could have to cast Jason. thought despite its paladin, I can also cast out alchemists.
I'm fighting for the future the multiverse deserves.
It's wordless. And because it's plotted, so that was a bit of an ongoing. So we'll have to save the mutation next turn. Opponent's gonna hit Jace. That's fine. I do have Lonely End, so they can use it to finish up Jace after.
You don't know the whole story.
They only have 3 plans? I'm missing. I think it's blue blood this one. Definitely want to into this one. Plus mutation this time. One kick. So, target card converse. Probably want some attraction because our opponent is stuck. Now, I thought we don't have the non-permanent yet. I think we're slice right instead.
You're 2 steps.
So we have options here. I'll just try to test this. It should never become a problem. This is counter that spell just but I don't mind it. Draw your third card for the turn. So I probably wanted to cast a cathartic operation first. Yeah, this one is actually very good at getting stuff back over and over. Is there one that? No, there's no specters. They might just cut down the Alchemist. Fine.
This is interesting.
So I'm trying to find some sleep. See the food is probably the correct approach. Something pulled back. Because I see the opponent wanted to find something. Which is also why I held back the advantage this way. How do I draw? Begins in War 2 by the tablet. This is not great. Oh, no.
Another piece in.
It lets me draw a card. So I can swing with this one first. If my opponent decides to block, I can pump. The opponent's gonna have to do a lot of reading. Slicer as it is, but we're just opponent's not gonna be able to kill Jace, and we do have another Jace.
Know the whole story.
Why don't we just want to see that? That should give us a lot enough on this card. All that effort for a box. We're just gonna go. Hostile negotiator. This sets it up where we can play the hostile negotiator. Yeah, it's a vacancy right there. I think they said push because they realize they're not getting the tokens right away, and they know I have a Weave the Nightmare. And there we go. We got our games in. The decks are pretty nice, except for the Varmint deck. Still don't like that in principle. I think the white-black deck is the closest I want to variants but having to have the cards that you want possibly go in the graveyard, not so much. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Rain Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.